When Kevin Samuels was alive, he was putting 304s in a place back and forth. They couldn't take it. I ain't never seen a man so hated because he was getting on these 304s. Well, I gotta take the place of Kevin Samuels. Nobody can take the place of Kevin Samuels, but I gotta sub in. Coach, put me in on these 304s just like Kevin Samuels was put in on Kendra G.
This is why I'm gonna stop you right here, man. I'm gonna stop you right here, and I'm gonna stop you right here. This is why young women are stop coming to you, ladies. This is as the woman who called my show last night asked me, who are you to be giving all this advice? And then this 46-year-old woman. Young women are stop listening to y'all because you won't stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's a reason that 32,000 people watching my show, and a lot of them are women, because you're not telling them the truth. You won't be direct with them. You won't just tell them, look, if you want to have your career, it's going to cost you. You won't tell them that if you want to get married and have kids, you need to do it before a certain age to have a better shot. You know better, but you won't tell them.
Kevin Samuels had to put that nappy-headed 304 wig in place and Kendra G in place where she belonged. That's what 304 belong, is rightfully in her place. Just like Tasha K had to put that 304 right in her damn place.
Hey, how was that Kendra G scrutinizing women about their requirements and preferences in a mate when she's parading around Los Angeles and being love bombed by Hush Puppy Jr., the Nigerian Deo, a.k.a. Donovan Johnson, a.k.a. Don Johnson, a.k.a. Reginald Green, a.k.a. Terrence Reed, a.k.a. James Wright, a.k.a. Timothy Price, and the list goes on. She is head over heels in love with a notorious scammer that recently came home from federal prison for bank fraud, credit card fraud, wire fraud, identity theft, and money laundering. Her Instagram is at Kendra G. It's Scam Central and screams scam likely. So when I did drop this email in her DM, as I told her I would, and text her, she didn't say a goddamn thing. But she had a lot of motherfuckers out trying to keep me or trying to scare me from even receiving this information.
Before Tracee Ellis Ross had them nappy braids on Michelle Obama podcast and her Fruity Big Brother podcast, Kevin Samuels had put her in a place.
Men are not selecting Tracee Ellis Ross's. Not for marriage. She can still get it. There are a lot of guys who would slay that easy, would have no problem even being seen with her in public. But would a man that she wants do it?
Wait 1 second. It's more from Kevin Samuels.
Let's imagine the man that Tracee Ellis Ross would get. Chances are he would be younger. Maybe some up-and-coming young actor. Can you imagine a woman like Tracee Ellis Ross with a 58-year-old CEO of a Fortune 50 company, an accomplishment? No, they needed a completely different woman.
How prophetic was that? But wait, there's more.
And that's the ultimate point. The longer you're by yourself, the less likely you are a good fit for anybody else. I'm going to ask you, ladies, especially you women over 35, what are you going to be willing to give up?
What are you going to be willing to give up? And 304s like Tracee Ellis Ross and Kendra G, they don't want to give up nothing. They don't want to sacrifice nothing. They don't want to compromise nothing. But one thing Tracee Ellis Ross should have compromised was wearing them dusty braids on the Michelle Obama podcast. That's one thing she should have compromised. If anything in her life, she should have compromised that. But wait, take a look at this.
Talked about this, that often I date younger men.
Let's imagine the man that Tracee Ellis Ross would get. Chances are he would be younger.
Your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes.
One of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
Now, she's saying that older men are toxic. She can't work it out with them. They don't want to listen to her, basically. They don't want to compromise with her. They're stuck in her ways. But what are you, Tracee? Let's talk about you. What are you? The worst thing today in the world is a 304, but the worser, I know that ain't a word, worser, 304 today is an older one. An older one with some dusty Allen Iverson brains. With some dusty Nipsey Hussle brains. That's the worst 304 today. What are you gonna give up? Because nobody want to be around you, Tracee. You've been getting your cheeks clapped in Hollywood for 60 years. Who would want that? Who would say, oh, let me settle down with this woman, then be getting the cheeks clapped in Hollywood for 60 years? I don't want that. I don't want to clap them cheeks. And if I do want to clap them cheeks, it's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I say thank you. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you for your lovely customer service. Thank you for your booty clapping activities. And I'm done with you. Because you're sitting up there and talking real arrogant with them raggedy braids in your head. I don't understand it. You need to humble yourself. You need to humble yourself quickly. Just like your mama humble. Yeah, I'm going to take it there. Your mama was a 304. Damn, Google it. Diana Ross was a 304. How you think she got her name in Hollywood? How you think she was? What you know Diana Ross doing? I don't know her. I know she ain't in my time. She ain't in my time zone. She way older than me, but what? She was the 304. She was a back in the day. She invented 304ism. I know she did. I know your mama did. I'm gonna get real disrespectful. Cause you got disrespectful on the podcast. Let's take it there. Let's take it all the way there. Yeah, nobody wanna deal with you. Who wanna start a family with you? You can't start a family because you can't have a baby no more. That's when you ain't have a baby. You selfish. And women like this, they selfish. They don't want to have kids. They don't want to have a husband. She probably don't even got a dog. Tracee Ellis Ross don't even got a dog. She don't got a dog in this fight. She really don't. Yeah, I'm spitting balls now. Yeah, I'm going in on your head top halls. Yeah, I'm going in on your head top. Yeah, because it's who wants you now, huh? Your booty flat. Your braids is dusty and raggedy. Your swag is off. I say your swag is off and been off. And you need to get off. And Tracee, you need to get your act together. And you need to get together quickly. This has been another episode of The Terrell Williams TV.